Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small with CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning, we do probate, we do it well. Today, I want to talk to you about how to keep your trust private. Before we get to that though, I want to remind you, if you want to talk about this or anything else related to estate planning or probate, you can go to estatemeeting.com, set up a time to talk with us over the phone or in person for free, estatemeeting.com. Okay. So this, as always, came from a conversation that I had with a potential client the other day, talking about the privacy of trusts, how to keep them private, and things like that. And the hard and fast rule, for the most part, that trusts are private. What that means is people typically do not have a way to get in there and see what the actual provisions are inside of a trust unless they are a beneficiary of some sort. One sneaky way that they can do it is to sue you and ask for the trust and discovery, but most people aren't willing to go to those lengths just to see what's inside your trust, particularly if they have no reason to really sue you, okay? But what the trust does not provide you, which most people believe it does, is sort of an inherent sense of privacy from the outside world looking in. And the reason for this is twofold. Reason number one is many people call their trust like my last name is Small, the Small Family Trust, okay, which makes it immediately easy for people to find by searching for it. If you get some people that know how to handle certain resources, they can look your stuff up. Another thing that people don't understand or realize often is that the name of the trust itself often has the names of the trustees associated with it. So for example, if I had a trust and it was just me, it would be Christopher Small, trustee of the Small Family Trust. That would be the actual name of the trust. What happens is when you take your real estate, for example, and you move your real estate into the trust, the name, the title of the trust or the title of the real estate becomes the owner is Christopher Small, trustee of the Small Family Trust. What happens then in that scenario is that if anyone is ever looking for you personally, searching for your assets, and they search for your name, you are going to pop up as the trustee of this trust. Okay, and then they're going to have some idea that you might have some interest in that property, and they can keep digging, and that's no fun. We want to try to stop people from digging in the first place. We want to try to throw up a little bit of a roadblock, a little bit of a barrier to searches like that in general. And while these aren't foolproof, these are some things that we do for clients from time to time if privacy is a concern. First thing that we do all the time is we very rarely will use anyone's name in the trust. We often just use initials. You can name the trust anything that you want. So for example, my trust would be like the CMS Trust, Living Trust, something like that, okay? The other thing that we do for our clients that are specifically privacy, what's what I'm looking for? Sensitive, is we will name the firm or name myself, for example, as the trustee of the trust for one day or even a smaller amount of time than that when the documents are executed, which then puts my name or the firm name on like a real estate deed as the trustee of this trust. Doing that prevents your name from appearing on the deed if somebody searches for it. So what we'll do is we'll do something like for a single day, CMS Law Firm is the trustee of this trust, then it reverts to Joe Smith. And so when you have the deed, it's going to say CMS Law Firm LLC as trustee of the CMS Trust, for example. And that way, if people are ever searching for you, if they're searching for your property, if they're searching for anything like that, you won't pop up. So nobody will know that you own this property. Nobody will know that you live at this property. It provides that additional level of privacy if you are looking for that. Like I said, we don't do that for everyone, but if privacy in your trust is a concern or it's a goal of yours, that's something that you can do. If you want to get super private, there are other things you can do, but you start to get a little more complex, a little more complicated. Maybe we'll talk about those at a different time, but I wanted to lay out a couple of really easy ways to give you a little bit of additional privacy without having to do a lot of additional work. All right, and that's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this. If you like this, please hit the like button. If you know someone that needs to hear this, please share it with them. If you have questions or comments, please ask them. And if you are listening to this someplace that you can subscribe and you don't want to miss any future estate planning or probate tips, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. And if you have realized now that you need some help with estate planning or probate, or you want some help with estate planning or probate, you can set up a time to talk with us over the phone or in person for free by going to estatemeeting.com. Okay, that's it for today. I'm Christopher Small. I'm the owner of CMS Law Firm. We do estate planning. We do probate. We do it well. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you again soon.